I have said before that to live as a Sikh is a very simple thing. It means that no matter what the situation you find yourself in, you uplift that situation. In order to uplift, there's a very definite technique to do it. You can't just come into a situation all light and happy, ha ha ha, everything is great, blah blah blah. That doesn't uplift people. You can't just confront people and say, why are you depressed? Why are you this, blah blah. That doesn't uplift people. The technique to uplift, every Sikh should understand. It's not that you live in Chardi Kala and you're, oh, I am in Chardi Kala, I am in Chardi Kala, blah blah blah. In our ardas, we pray Sarbat Dabala, that the whole world should be blessed. So how do you bring Chardi Kala to the world? Through Naam, right? Even we say in our das, that the Naam may spread through the power of the Naam. People may be elevated into that state of Chardi Kala around the world. So how do you do it? And technique is called forklift. Forklift means that you have to meet each person where they are in their frequency and in their frame of reference. In their frequency and in their frame of reference. So no matter how depressed someone is, no matter how frustrated someone is, no matter how freaked out someone is, you have to come to that place where they are in your frequency and in your words and in your actions to connect to that person where they are. Then you have to very slowly begin the process to elevate. And that process has 4 steps. Poke, provoke, confront, elevate. You can't just elevate. So what does it mean, these 4 things? First, you have to probe. You have to poke. Why do you poke? You poke to get someone to be real. You poke them until they're willing to not be in a fantasy or a rationalization about themselves, but to face something real in how they are and to come to that state where they can confirm to you that they have acknowledged that. You understand poking someone? I'll give you an example. This guy comes to me and, he has his hairs all cut off and his everything cut off, and he says to me, but I'm a really good Sikh. I'm a good Sikh in my heart and blah, blah, blah. And I live to make people happy. I just want to make people happy. I said to him, man, you do. You at least make someone happy. He said, who? I said, your barber. Your barber is very happy when he sees you coming. That's called poking. Then, second step is provoke. Provoke is when you push on someone to get them to begin to want to act within themselves, begin to want to change something within themselves. And sometimes you have to provoke someone and you have to act as if you are angry. Because you don't have to be angry. You don't get angry. You act as if you're angry, right? Why don't you wake up in the morning? What's wrong with you? You push a little harder. What's your problem? You go to bed too late? That's called provoking. You get the person to rise up and be defensive, right? Then they'll give some rationalization, some excuse. Oh, my work is too much. I work too many hours. I come home, I'm all stressed out. I have a little Johnny Walker to relax, and then finally I fall asleep, and then I set my alarm, but I sleep through my alarm. Well, they give you this whole song and dance once you have provoked them, because the natural reaction to being provoked is either you shut up and you start to face it, or you get angry and start being defensive. Doesn't matter which they do. Then you confront. And you confront and you say, okay, can you do one thing? Can you do one thing? They say, what? One thing you're going to do. When you go to bed at night, you're going to say a prayer. You want to get up in the morning? Do you? Do you? Yes, I do. Okay, last thing before you go to sleep, close your eyes and say, Guruji, please wake me up at 5 o'clock. That's all. Can you do one thing? Yes, I can do one thing. Will you do it? Yes, I'll do it. Really? Yes, I will. Okay, we'll see. You understand? Confront. Then you leave the person on that high note. You leave them elevated, because once they've dug in a little and started to confront themselves, right? And you've given them a place to hold on to. Then that last step is, hey man, you're not a victim of circumstance. You are a very beautiful guy. You have the power to lift yourself. You have the power to change your life. You have the power to alter your own destiny. All you have to do is begin. That's leaving them on a note of elevation. So this formula is very consistent, but you have to master it, because you can't just pretend to do it. You have to practice it, you have to learn it, and you have to use it in your life. And it's not like some technique you're using on someone. It comes very spontaneously and naturally, because really your prayer is that that person should be elevated by the grace of the Guru. Sarbat Bala. That's your prayer. So all you're doing is making yourself available in Vaiguru's hukum at that moment, in the service of your Guru at that moment, that the words you speak and the actions you take in that moment are not coming from you. They are simply coming through you. So it's not that you are doing anything, but you are doing one thing. You are being fully present with that person, with no agenda of your own, nothing you need from that person. You are being fully present to serve that person in that moment.